Hey Scorpio, my name is Crystal with Salt City Tarot. I'm going to be doing your reading for September 2023. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm going to go ahead and start your reading now. It's going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers as well. Let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on for you guys. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Let's go ahead and see what we got for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, first week of September. We've got, okay, second week. Okay, and one sec. Third week. And one sec. Fourth week. Ooh, you know what? I'm seeing a pattern. Clarify that 3. Clarify that, please. And clarify it again, please. Okay, cool. So for the first week, we have got the 3 of Pentacles here, okay? So we got some communication in regards to a situation, okay? It could be in regards to your Pentacles, it could be like a job situation, things of that nature. Also just like a communication in regards to like signing paperwork. Make sure that you don't sign things without double checking, because we do have Mercury in retrograde until the 15th of September. We do have, so we have communication in regards to, it could be paperwork, documents, things like that. Any kind of like thing that you find to be having to do with like abundance as well. I do feel like there's like a conversation going on with somebody that's a fire sign. So this could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person. There's communication in regards to that. I do feel like there's like messages going on, because we have the we do have the 8 of Wands here. And so the first week of September, there could be communication, having a conversation with a fire sign person. Like I said, it could be in regards to like a document, any kind of paperwork, or in regards to like just like a conversation that like, I feel like this is a conversation that like needs to happen. With the 8 of Wands here, that's all about messages coming in and things like that, okay? Let me do one follow-up card here for that 8 of Wands, please, for Scorpio for the first week of September. Please show me. Clarify the energy for the first week of September. Okay, so we do have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So this is all about, it's earth sign energy, so it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo as well. Messages and stuff coming in, but also in regards to the Queen of Pentacles, she's also somebody, see how she's looking closely at that pentacle? It's like messages coming in, communication in regards to, for some of you guys, it could be home environment, but also I feel like job as well for some Scorpios out there. Or it could be in regards to like something like this, like I feel like something needed to be clarified and communicated about. And you're getting that clarification in the first week of September. With this Queen of Pentacles here as the clarification for the 8 of Wands. This is definitely like building, I feel like there's like a foundation that could be built that's more stable, okay? So like, Pentacles are earth, are all about like earth, like earthy stuff. So having to do with foundation and things of that nature, being grounded, things like that. So just communication in regards to that. But there is a fire energy here as well. So like I said, excuse me, I keep saying Pisces. Could have to do with Pisces. But a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy. Please show me an oracle card. Please show me an oracle for the first week for Scorpio. Okay, breach. Okay, so this is like, I feel like there's a communication having to do with like coming out about something, coming clean about something, okay? Because there's this communication, and we have the 3 of Pentacles here, and we have the fire sign, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then there's the messages with the 8 of Wands. And with the breach card, it's like, the breach is like you're coming out of something, you're coming clean about something, you know, there's like a communication having to do with like coming out of something, like getting something off of your chest. Okay, this could be you, or this could be something that you're dealing with. And so that is in the first week of September. Second week, we do have the Seven of Swords here. Okay, so this is all about, like, it could be tricky, like somebody behind the scenes, kind of maybe a little bit of deception in regards to a situation, or also feeling like you've gotten away with something. Okay, let me clarify that as well. Please clarify the Seven. Sometimes the Seven can be a positive card. A lot of people see it as negative, so let's go ahead and clarify that and see what energy we get from that. Please clarify the Seven of Swords for Scorpio. We do have the King of Cups here. Okay, so this is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person, or energy. So the clarification to that is with this here. Okay, so I do feel like for some of you guys, like, there might have been a communication in regards to like some kind of, I feel like this could be also be like an emotional situation, because the cups are all about emotion. And we do have the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify that quick. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles. Somebody may have been hiding something from you. I do feel like the Tower is coming out. I do feel like there's a communication in regards to like, hey, like, kind of going off of the back of the previous week that we just discussed. In the second week, it's like, okay, there's a communication in regards to something. This person, whenever I get the King of Cups, like, he's very emotionally stable. He's able to communicate very clearly in regards to something. So it could be like, hey, like, I wasn't really honest with you about something, and I want to come clean about it now. And so there's that kind of energy. There is a little bit of a holding back here with the Four of Pentacles here. This could be also just saving money. Maybe, you know, you're taking some time to work on your pentacles and make sure that you have enough, or you have, you know, more than enough, but you're not really wanting to like spend a lot. This also could be holding back information, things of that nature. But whatever this is, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, there's somebody who's coming in with this King of Cups energy in the second week, who I feel like it's rolling off the back of the first week, okay? Where it's like you have this conversation, they're not exactly giving you all the information. There's like a coming clean in regards to something, but that person's not really quite coming clean about everything. But in the second week, you do get that information. And, you know, with that King of Cups, with that Seven of Swords energy, where it's like there might have been something that was like hidden in the shadows that's now coming to light. And you might even feel yourself holding back a bit, but we do have the Tower that's following up with that. And with this Tower, I feel like this is a good Tower. And I feel like I've been getting the Tower quite a bit with my readings this for September. But with the cards that we have on the table, I don't feel like this is an energy that is going to be really painful, because we don't have the cards on the table for that much at all. So I don't feel like it's a negative Tower moment. I think it's like when this information comes out in regards to a situation, like you're able to see things a little bit more clearly. Like it's like you haven't really seen the whole picture in regards to a situation. It could be having to do with a water sign person. We do have Leo on the table. We have Sagittarius, Aries, or what is the other one? Leo. And let's see, what else do we have? Anything? Not anything yet. But when we have this here, this is Sagittarius or Scorpio energy. And there's a holding back, but it's like, I do feel very strongly that like there's a situation that's going to be coming to light in the second week of September that's kind of giving you more clarity in regards to a situation having to do with a person. It could have to do with home for a small bit of you guys, but having to do with like you need some clarification in regards to a situation so that you're able to kind of see things as they actually are, as opposed to how you may have seen them in the past. Okay, so there's holding back in this Tower moment. I feel like you're like, okay, well, like I'm holding back, and then you get this Tower as a clarifier. It's like, okay, cool, like I see things now as they actually are, and things become a lot clearer for you. In the outcome, we do have the Strength card. This is Leo energy. We have the figure 8 above her head, okay, and so that's having to do with blessings, with eternity, with things of that nature. There's a nurturing of that lion here, and I feel like in the second week of September, You're going to be taking the time either to like nurture with this person or this other situation where you're kind of like looking after, like you're like, okay, like it's almost like a, like not a kiss and make up energy, but for some of you guys, it could be, it's like, okay, well now that I know what's going on, like I feel a lot better about it, and there's this really clear strength energy that's like, okay, like, you know, it's a really positive card with the strength as well. But I feel like you're like, okay, I see things as they actually are now, and so I'm able to kind of move forward in that way, either with this person or without them. Please clarify the strength card. We do have the Nine of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is going to be a positive energy for you guys. So whatever this is going to make you feel really good. And you're like, okay, like I see things as they are, and I'm able to kind of move forward in this way. And there's no more secrets. There's no more fog. There's like clear, you know, clarification. I do want to pull an oracle for the second week of September. So I feel like whoever you speak to in the first week of September, there's not quite all the information that's there. You're getting messages back and forth, but they're not quite telling you everything. But in the second week, you do get clarification in regards to that situation, okay? And I think it will actually make you feel really good. So that tower moment, I do feel like the tower moment is going to be a really good one. You or this other person could have been holding back something, and they come in to say, hey, like I can clearly communicate now with this King of Cups energy that I was being a little bit deceptive or holding some information back, because swords are all about information in the tarot. And then you have the strength, and like, okay, like we're gonna, whoever this is, like you might say like, hey, we're gonna get through this together, like we're gonna work on rebuilding a new foundation with this tower that's now come crumbling down, and you're feeling really, really good about it because you have this clarification, okay? Please show me an oracle for the second week of September for Scorpio. Blessings, rainbow, okay? And that's what we get for the clarification for the second week of September. I feel like it's going to be a really good energy. I do feel like I see like a pot boiling over, but I don't feel like there's like anger in regards to it. I feel like it's like somebody's not able to hold back any longer in regards to something, and with that King of Cups energy, okay? I do feel like for some of you guys, it could be like an emotional kind of an offer, a very stable emotional offer, like, hey, like I wasn't honest about this, and I want to come clean about it. I want to rebuild a new solid foundation with you with that tower. And you kind of, I feel like there's a coming together and saying, okay, like let's move forward and, you know, clear the air and kind of move forward with this energy. With rainbow blessings, with that oracle card, it's all about like things are gonna be okay. I'm almost hearing that song, I got sunshine on a cloudy day. So it's a very good, very happy energy. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull another oracle. I was feeling like doing that, so I'm going to pull another one, please, for the second week of September for Scorpio. Nurturing. Okay, so what is that lion, the woman doing with the lion in the strength card here? But nurturing, okay. So this is a very nurturing energy. When this person comes in with the King of Cups energy, it doesn't have to be a water sign person. It could be somebody with water in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus person, or somebody that just holds those qualities, okay? But they're going to come clean and say, hey, let's have a conversation. I didn't quite give you all the information, and so I wanted to give you a little bit more information in regards to that. And what is this person doing but nurturing this lion? Here's the nurturing card here. In this situation, and I do feel like it's going to be a really positive experience, where you're just like feeling like there's like a weight being lifted off of your shoulders. Some of you guys may have felt like you've been in the dark in regards to a situation. Somebody was either holding back from you, or you were holding back from them, in regards to clarity. Okay, it could have to do with matters of the heart, anything of that nature, okay? But you're getting that clarity in the second week of September, and it's going to make you feel really, really good, okay? And you're both going to kind of be nurturing each other in that way, where, you know, you're going to be healing something, I feel, okay? Healing a connection, a relationship, or situation. Now, let's go ahead. I almost put another one out. Let's go ahead into the third week of September for you guys. So we do have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So that's a really amazing energy. That's like feeling like you're really abundant and really emotionally abundant in the third week of September, Scorpio. And in addition to that, we do have an Ace of Pentacles energy that's coming in as well, if I can get it. So we got the Ace of Pentacles here. This is an offer. It could be like a financial offer, something that's like abundant for you, because Pentacles are all about finance or anything abundant. It could also have to do with like the home or relationship situations of that nature. So we have that energy coming in with the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment, as I just stated. So that's a really amazing energy. I do feel like whatever this situation is going to make you feel really good and really happy in the 3rd week of September. We do have Mercury in retrograde until the 15th, and so that's right around the time that this energy will start coming in. I do feel like there's a lot of energy shifts for all the signs so far in my readings in the 3rd week, where things start to kind of clear up and things kind of start to make a lot more sense. And so there's a lot of dust settling in regards to a situation and clearing of air. And then we do have the High Priestess in the outcome here, okay? So this is all about using your intuition in regards to a situation, especially in regards to this Nine of Cups energy and this offer in the 3rd week. This is also Sagittarian energy. It's also having to do with balancing emotion over your intuition. See, the emotion is in the dress there with the water, and intuition is there in with the moon, okay? I did also hear new moon, so I feel like whenever we have our new moon coming in, I'm not sure if it's the 3rd week of September or not, but that might be something of significance in regards to this situation as well. Please clarify this High Priestess for Scorpio for the 3rd week of September. Please clarify the High Priestess for the 3rd week of September. We have an Ace of Swords, okay? So some of you guys might be moving house, but if you're not moving house, because we do have 2 aces in the week, okay? So if it's not moving house, it's just, you know, you could be offered a job, you could be offered something of fulfillment having to do with your finances, and also something like that will just bring a lot of clarity and a lot of happiness into your life as well. So you got a really good week in the 3rd week. Make sure that you pay attention to your intuition. Make sure that you are balancing that out. Is this my emotion or is this my intuition? In regards to a situation, I do feel like some of you guys in the 3rd week might be like a little bit with that High Priestess because it's such good energy. I feel like Scorpios can do this, where it's like, this is really good energy, and you kind of might psych yourself out and be like, like, is this actually happening? Don't talk yourself out of it. If you have good energy coming in, just accept it. Like, it's the best thing that you can do, honestly. Accept that this is good energy and it's meant for you, okay? And but just be sure that you pay attention to your intuition and make sure that that's not a fear, you know, with emotion, because emotions, like the fear of emotion will come in and be like, is this actually going to happen? Is this actually going on? Am I actually being offered this? It's almost like too good to be true kind of a thing. But I feel like in this circumstance, like, as long as you're like in tuned to your intuition in regards to it, that you're going to be okay. Just don't let your emotion kind of bulldoze over it, is what I'm saying. Show me an oracle, please, for Scorpio for the 3rd week of September. Show me an oracle. So ancestors, generation. So some of you guys, I feel like whenever I get this card, it's like it could have to do with family, but it also, I feel like, has to do with whenever I get this, I occasionally I'll get like generational trauma and stuff like that. And when I'm seeing like the balancing the intuition over the emotion card with the High Priestess here, it's like you almost want to talk yourself out of something, and it's like largely probably has to do with like maybe, you know, it's just ingrained in you that like you're not good enough, or you're not enough for a job, or maybe you're not gonna feel like, you know, there's something where it's like, okay, like get out of that kind of mind, like that kind of mindset. But you are also, with the ancestors and generations, I do at the same time feel like it's like a blessing, okay? Like it's kind of like your ancestors kind of worked you through it. Like it's kind of a little bit of a help in regards to the situation. Like it's something that you worked hard for and that you deserve, and that you've earned. So clarify just one more oracle for Scorpio for the 3rd week of September. You show me. So with the wake up call here, and this is like my Tower card in regards to oracle, okay, for the wake up card. with the tsunami. And I feel like that's just like a, okay, like shaking something up, because we did have the tower the previous week where it's like, okay, you have these two really amazing offers coming in. You're getting wish fulfillment. You have to kind of, some of you guys might have to convince yourself that you're going to be okay in this situation and that things are safe. And kind of calming down and being like, okay, it's okay. I can accept this. It's okay. And it's safe for me to feel okay and good about it. And with a wake up call, I just feel like it's again, I do feel like this is like another positive tower moment because of the cards that we have here. So it's like, you know, you might also have a situation where like you have to study a little bit for this position if it's a job offer, or you have to put your life in a little bit better alignment. Like you're working on the structure of your life in order to better solidify that, so that you're able to move forward with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, and also be able to maintain this wish fulfillment. That might also be, you know, why you're kind of might be feeling just a little bit like, I don't know, if it's something that I can do. Like, is this something that I'm going to be good at? Is this something that I'm going to be okay with? Can I trust this energy? You can trust the energy, however, it's just not psyching yourself out along the way, okay? And then in the fourth week, it's going to be a little bit of an interesting week for you. You've got the King of Cups, so this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, sitting in the center as well. So this could be how you're feeling, okay? You're feeling really good. If this isn't you, this is something that you're dealing with. But I do feel for the most part of it, it's going to be you, Scorpio. But feeling really good, feeling in your energy, okay, in the fourth week. We do have the 10 of Pentacles here, so this is like the utmost abundance coming in regards to a situation. Some of you guys too, like in the third week of September, like you might be seeing something financial coming in that you were not expecting it to come in this quickly. And then all of a sudden it's here and you're like, oh, okay. So that's kind of another wake up call. Like, holy crap, is this like, is this real? Is this a real? Did you like pinch me? Am I dreaming kind of a energy? But then again, jumping back into the fourth week that we were discussing with this King of Cups, we do have the 10 of Pentacles here, which is amazing. This is ultimate, ultimate fulfillment in regards to Pentacles, having to do with finances, money, things like that. And also just having to do with like emotional fulfillment as well. I mean, it's not a Cups card, but we do have these two people, dogs, very happy energy, very fulfilling energy. Now, in the outcome, it's interesting. I did pull some extra cards for this because we do have the 3 of Swords. So as I just said, like, trust everything's going to be fine in the third week. But then all of a sudden, it's like, here's this 3 of Swords energy. And then I'm going to go over that because I did pull some additional cards. We do have the Tower again. The Tower's been coming out like crazy for everybody so far. Sagittarian energy, but also I feel like whatever the situation is, like there's heartbreak over the situation. But I feel as if this is more of like a healing energy, because we did have the Tower previously. And when I get this card, I did pull a couple of clarifiers as well. I feel like this is more along the lines of like, you're feeling really good once again, and don't psych yourself out, okay? There might be like, am I gonna get hurt? Is there gonna be a Tower moment? Is this something I can trust? I feel like you need to get out of your head for the last 2 weeks of September, because they're both really good weeks for you. And I feel like if you're in your head and you're just spinning on everything that could possibly go wrong, you could possibly manifest that, right? But I feel like you just need to kind of calm your nervous system down and accept the fact that, hey, like this is just you psyching yourself out. I feel like this is just you in your head, because the follow-ups I pulled out, Aquarian energy here with the Star card. This person is pouring into themselves here. Water in tarot has to do with emotions, and then we got water here also. So this person is keeping a good balance, self-care, things of that nature, making sure that they're, putting all of their ducks in a row in a space where they're looking after themselves and they're nurturing their own energy first and foremost, okay? And then also with the Star energy as well, it also indicates that like you might be a little bit busy. People might be seeing you as like this like super, they might want to hang out with you more, or talk to you more, or go and do things with you more. And you might feel like, okay, like I'm in this weird psych myself out energy. Try to just get that out of the way, okay? I do feel like it's going to be a really good week. I do feel like this is just you trapped in your head for like 99% of Scorpios. And then we've got this here. So just make sure that you're looking after yourself and you're putting, you know, nurturing yourself and self-care. We do have the Hierophant here, Taurus energy, okay? So this is all about institution, financial institutions, schools, home, things of that nature, okay? But I do feel like with the Star and the Hierophant here, it's like you're really feeling really, really good, actually. I just feel like there's a lot of psyching yourself out, okay? And I keep getting like just the spinning in your head, like what could go wrong? Because whenever things go right for Scorpio, you know, the Tower comes in, of course, and we're like, it could all be taken away in an instant. So like, especially if you guys get a good bit of money coming in the last bit of September, you're just like, is this real? Is this like real? It's almost like if you win the lottery, right? And you're like, I won the lottery. Like this isn't, the machine was probably broken. There's going to be a reason why this isn't going to work for me. Like it's, you know, it's like we really, the challenge in the last 2 weeks of September, what I'm hearing is that you really have to get out of your head and give yourself a pat on the back because you've earned what's coming in for you. You've worked really hard for it and it's something that you deserve. And thinking that you don't deserve something, whether it's an emotionally fulfilling situation or financially, or anything, thinking that you don't deserve it is just beating yourself up for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to beat yourself up for the fact that something really good has come in. Like, it's good to just take time to say, hey, like, I worked hard for this, I deserve it, and everything's gonna be okay. Like, I'm allowed to have a 9 of Cups moment, right? I'm allowed to have wish fulfillment. And it's training your brain and kind of getting out of that cycle where you're like, oh, I'm not allowed to have anything good for myself, and kind of like a self-deprecating kind of energy is what I'm getting. We're like, yes, you are. You're actually, if you weren't allowed to, then you wouldn't have it, right? So you are allowed to. And when you work really hard for something, and because I do feel like there's a lot of hard work and effort that's gone into this with the cards that we have on the table, and whether this is a relationship or money or all of it, could even be both, there's definitely a space where it's like, hey, like, you're gonna be okay. And make sure that, like, you're just looking after yourself, you know? Like, give yourself a pat on the back instead of beating yourself up about it and kind of expecting for all the things that could go wrong to go wrong, okay? Because we don't want to manifest it, and Scorpios are damn good manifestors, okay? But we have that Star energy in the Hierophant, and I do feel like it's a very in your power kind of energy, and you're looking after yourself quite a bit. Please show me one more clarifying card for the last week of September for Scorpio. Okay, and we do have the Judgment card here. Okay, and so I do feel like for some of you guys, like, you are going to be getting some kind of offer in regards to money, in regards to anything emotionally fulfilling for you. And I do feel like there's a really, some of you guys are paying off a lot of your bills. Like, if you have like debt or like bills, like outstanding bills, or like even paying off like a car or paying off something, having that's a larger amount of money, because I do feel like with this Judgment card here and the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles and the wish fulfillment, that like there is likely going to be some kind of financial boost going on for you in the last couple of weeks of September. Don't psych yourself out over it. I'm going to pull one more clarifying card just for the last week of September. I'm going to make sure that I give you guys a reading that's just as long as everybody else's. Plus, I'm a little bit curious. So please show me one more clarification card for Scorpio for the last week of September. Okay. And again, 8 of Wands. Okay. You're not trusting something. Like, it's just like almost something's too good to be true in this situation. Okay. You're feeling like something's too good to be true. So nurture yourself. Take good care of yourself, okay? Things are gonna be great. And it's just, I don't know why. It's like weird. It's like, even though things are going great for you, probably better than they have in a while, you're like, I don't trust it. I don't know. Something's gonna go wrong with it. I don't know what it is, but it will. It's like, stop it. Get out of your head. I'm a Scorpio too, so I gotta tell myself that all the time. Let's go ahead and please give me a oracle clarification, please, for the last week of September for Scorpio. For the last week of September for Scorpio. Okay, we have ebb and flow. Okay, so just go with the flow of whatever is going on. Allow things to happen for you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Allow things to happen for you. It's not everybody else that gets to have good things happen to them, and good things never get to happen for Scorpio, right? Good things still get to happen to Scorpio. Might not happen all the time, and Scorpio might have to go through a lot, and we definitely have a hard time trusting anything and anyone. But this is one of those times where it's like, hey, just relax and let things happen for you with that ebb and flow, okay? It's like a back and forth kind of an energy. Like, just allow it to ebb and flow. Allow it to be what it's going to be, okay? Please clarify, give me one more card for the oracle card for the last week of September, please. Let me pull another one. Okay, we got celebration. Boom. Told you guys it's going to be a good week. Celebration, dance. I just heard, I don't remember the last time I was happy. But, like, this is a happy week. But I just heard, like, I don't know the last time I was happy. And so I feel like that's why some of you guys are like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to feel happy without feeling scared that something terrible is going to happen, you know, for some of you guys. So give yourself some love. Give yourself a lots and lots of love, okay, with this star card. Okay, and I just heard also, don't let anybody get you down, because people might be trying to tell you, like, how to do something or what to do with something. If you, like, say that you do get a lot of money, like, people might be telling you what to do with it. People might be telling you, it might be that that also might be what's giving you kind of this energy, okay? If you have people in your life that are, like, negative, and they're coming in, and, like, you're like, hey, I have this thing, and I'm celebrating, and I'm excited about this thing, and you know, everything's looking really good for me, wish fulfillment's here. And then you might have some negative Nancy's being like, well, you never know, or maybe it's a mistake. And, you know, if you have negative Nancy's in your life, try to just, like, put them on the back burner for a while and nurture yourself and make sure that you're looking after yourself, because you do have the King of Cups here twice also. So you're really in your emotional energy, right? Like, you're really doing really well. Just do one more oracle card for Scorpio. Vulnerability. Okay. Allow yourself to feel vulnerable as well as you celebrate, okay? Allow yourself to kind of take the time that you need, even to go out in nature, okay, with this Meadow card. But being vulnerable in a situation as well, especially if this has to do with love also, because I do feel like there's an undertone of love in this whole reading. You guys might, for a small bit of you guys, like, you might find out some information that might be a little bit heartbreaking, like in the last, like, third or fourth week. And so there's all this great stuff going on, but then you might also be like, oh, but, like, this thing happened, and, like, I'm really bummed about it. Don't let yourself be hurt about that, because and there's a vulnerability that has to do with that as well. I do feel like with that communication in the first 2 weeks of September, like, you might still kind of be feeling that a little bit weird about it, even though I do feel like it's going to be something that's positive for you. There's a lot of really good clarification. You know, you're able to nurture the situation, you have the blessings there, and you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. So I just feel like, just don't psych yourself out in September, and just allow yourself to be happy is really what I'm getting for you guys. But I'll be back in these for the second half of September, or the second week, yeah. In the middle of September for mid-month readings. I'll probably throw in some bonus as well, but that's what we got. And you guys just be good to yourselves and allow yourself to be loved and allow yourself to have your wish fulfillment, okay? Because when it comes in for you, it's in divine timing. That's when you're supposed to have it, okay? And so don't fear that something's going to fall apart and that you're going to lose something and everything's going to, you know, your tower moments are here. But I feel like these are really good tower moments coming in. Don't be suspicious of those. Do your best that you can, at least not to. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you again. Have a good one. Bye, Scorpio.